he barely
One
gets it off,
makes
so
it.
he's going to have free reign on this tank and this command center that FlaSh is building, while FlaSh doesn't have any other turrets up.
Well, yeah, the DT's almost gone. Oh, takes out the SCV building the command center. So this is, I mean, for just one stupid little
And there's
DT.
two more
Oh,
DTs.
another DT coming in. So this is pretty huge for FlaSh, not having any scan at all.
Yeah, nice job by
I'm
AnyTime
surprised.
here,
Yeah.
at least disrupting that command center building and could actually take it down.
Look at that. Now, yeah, so we see a Vulture, but I don't think he's upgraded mines yet.
It looks like he's upgrading mines right now.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, there you go. So the mines are going to try to take out the DTs. So DTs are going to be able to do quite a lot, though.
And once again,
Wow,
AnyTime going for another expansion. He's already put the pylon wall down to go for his third expansion.
Holy cow.
But honestly, FlaSh isn't pushing out at all, so he's able to do this. And here the DT is actually getting in on that tank despite the turret being there.
Look at that.
So kind of suiciding those DTs, but the damage has already been done. He's already taken out that command center and those couple supply depots, which puts supply back a little bit for FlaSh.
Yeah, AnyTime walling off for a fourth expansion. There we go. And, no, that's his third. I'm sorry. He was preparing for the third. That's the third expansion. AnyTime going to be at 4 bases, which is huge. I mean, normally you want to have about 1 base extra for Protoss to be at an advantage over your opponent. But once again, FlaSh is only at 2 bases, and he's been crippled. Although he's going to try to do a harass here with the Vultures coming out.
Just to interject here, this is what AnyTime's doing. He's building up to carriers. The observer just pointed out that he's upgrading air weapons because Dragoon's range has already been upgraded. So that's air weapons being upgraded. So he's going this mass nexuses here so he can get carriers, which is
That'll be fun.
pretty bold move. I mean,
Yeah.
but you got to make bold moves against FlaSh. I'm actually really surprised FlaSh hasn't pushed out at all. He's just content to stay in his base. He's building his second expansion or second command center.
Observer's out.
But I still feel that FlaSh is actually behind here.
Yeah,
he really should, seeing this other expansion, he really should push out with what he has. There's not a lot of troops on the ground for AnyTime, so I really think that this could be FlaSh's moment to push out. He needs to before the carriers come out, which will still be a while off, so he's still got some time for against those carriers.
Yeah, AnyTime has, I mean, just from that DT harass, he felt comfortable enough to just totally focus on economy, which I think wasn't a bad idea. I mean, he's walled off his expansion. He put a cannon up there, which is going to thwart off the Vultures. He does have enough drag. Ooh, wow! Probe transfer just getting ripped apart there. Holy cow!
Yeah, this is typical, well, just of Terran players in general, but FlaSh is really good at using only a few units to be able to do a lot of damage.
Look at that! Oh, all but one probe getting killed. That was pretty huge. Now, obviously, I mean, AnyTime, that was pretty bad, but AnyTime still has 2 other expansions, which is already up 1 from FlaSh. FlaSh getting double armories, so he looks like he's going to go heavy and getting the upgrades, which is probably pretty smart. I don't know. I don't know if he suspects carriers at this point, although with him not getting attacked very much by AnyTime, I would expect FlaSh would think something is going on.
Well, I imagine that FlaSh has a scanner by now. He got it pretty late, but of course with the DTs too, he probably made him like, oh hey, yeah, I need a scanner, so he should have a scanner up. So he's probably scanned the main of AnyTime now. Whether he noticed that upgrade going on the Cybernetics core or not will determine. I don't think he has any star gates up, at least at this moment, so he probably is not tipped off with the carriers yet.
Yeah, I don't think so. And then obviously we have observers all over FlaSh from AnyTime, so AnyTime's going to be monitoring him right now.
Double Forge too, upgrading ground weapons. So
Macro City.
He's not just planning the carriers here, but I'm pretty sure he's not upgrading that air for just his arbiters, because that really wouldn't make much sense. I mean,
it's going to be an arbiter
can go
legion.
from like 30 damage to 35 or 31 or whatever.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, so we have a drop coming in. I'm not sure. I'm assuming this might be a tank and marine drop somewhere behind here. Or Vulture. I'm sorry, I didn't think about Vultures. I was thinking a Vulture tank drop. That's not bad because, yeah, look at that. He's having to destroy his own pylon because he can't get in to help at all. So that expansion is going to be useless for a little while, but he has Dragoons coming to head it off. Ooh, escaped there. All right. Luckily, oh, there we go. In perfect position. So they all right, but the Dragoons are going to clean this up and possibly tank out
the dropship.
Probably taking out the dropship.
They're not going to make it.
1 shot. About 2 shots left on that dropship from the Dragoon, but it makes it away safely.
FlaSh did disrupt the mining, but honestly, he's got to move out with some forces. Yeah, some more Vultures would be a good idea. I don't know what FlaSh
was that. Was that the center? Was that the center mining spot there? I think that was the center island. I'm sorry. I can't.
That's
tell
that's the bottom center
bottom
island
center.
that FlaSh
Got
is
it.
taken.
6 o'clock.
He now also has critically science vessels, and here come the. Well, I don't know if that's the carriers or not. I never saw a fleet beacon, so I'm a little confused now.
Yeah, I don't really know what. I mean, he's definitely. I mean, to say who's controlling the map right now, I mean, FlaSh is doing a great job of just being all over the place and mining everywhere, but not really doing a whole lot. AnyTime is still. I mean, he's getting money, and lots of it, getting lots of minerals, lots of gas off of those 4 bases he has. FlaSh, you know, is just now getting a second expansion up from what I could see, so. Got the first-person view of.
You know, I haven't seen a fleet beacon for AnyTime, so I could have been just totally off there and him just macroing up. And the only thing I can think of is that the Dragoon range he was faking it earlier, and then now he went back and was now getting the Dragoon range. But I really thought that was air weapons, so maybe I was totally off on that. But he is getting another expansion now, so he certainly has the money to be able to afford carries if he wanted to do it, but not sure at this point.
Yeah. Well, we have a quick drop over here at the side expansion, so. By FlaSh on AnyTime. AnyTime we have some speed lots moving out here, and obviously there's mines. FlaSh, honestly, he's really set at this point to just slowly move out and just slowly take over the map. AnyTime does not have a whole lot of units. Well, I mean, he has plenty on the field, but I mean, look at that. There's so many mines. Panda Bear guy's probably going to get mined. That would be depressing. But yeah, here we go. Zealots are going to drag the mines into some of the... Oh, wow. Arbiter going down. What was that? Oh, he got the stasis off on 2 units.
Arbiter did get a stasis, but it's a bad stasis on the front tanks. It needs to be put further back on the tanks because the front tanks are the ones you can take out with the Zealots, with the Dragoons. So, yeah, an attempted flank with the Zealots, but I don't think that's going to do very much. This is going to be bad for AnyTime here. He's going to lose his whole force.
It's bad.
Tanks are going to under siege, and FlaSh is going to push right now, I think. And
here we go.
And probably go towards that expansion to the right. We'll see what happens.
Look at his face.
AnyTime's
you see him
in
gulp?
trouble.
Yeah, AnyTime knows he's in trouble. You saw him kind of take that little gulp of oh no. You know, AnyTime would be smart to kind of, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He could go for carriers and be effective if he was to pump out several of them. FlaSh only does not have any, he's not doing a slow push, so there's no turrets going up. He doesn't have any Goliaths. So
honestly, yeah, the whole carrier thing, that was probably just wishful thinking for me. I've been, I guess, watching too much Stork. I don't think that those carriers are coming out.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Because they would have been out already. The observer would have shown it. So it's just Arbiters, Dragoons, and Zealots, which is a fine mix. I mean, he probably could have done the carriers, but no, that's not going to happen at this point.
You saw the turrets there, so a slow push is coming. We do see the turret out front, and a lot of mines going up here. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure what AnyTime wants to do at this point, or what he should do necessarily. I mean, if he were to get some sort of good recall possibly into FlaSh's main or something, maybe that could distract enough. Well, FlaSh is kind of pulling back a little bit, so.
Well, I was thinking that too with the harassment. He hasn't really harassed FlaSh at all. He's been just content to macro up, which is fine. They both decided to just do a macro game, but now that AnyTime's lost that army, he's really in a bad spot because he's got to build units. He's got that shuttle sitting there. I don't know if that's just a scouting shuttle. There's nothing in there.
Well, we got apparently another weak stasis going off by AnyTime. Not doing too well, but I have